Mark Levine definitely became synonymous with the idea that more and more people deserve representation, and that legal counsel can make a huge difference in their lives. I have to tell you, he fought with tremendous energy to organize people, and so many of the voices of the grassroots, so many organizations that are here today, you gave so much of the impetus, but it was great that there was someone who took all that and put it into action on a regular basis. And I have to tell you, wherever I turned, I ran into either Mark Levine or someone who was talking about Mark Levine's legislation. And that's the way it's supposed to be in a democracy, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. And working together, we found a way to make this work. And we know resources are tight, and we know they're even going to be tighter in the years up ahead because of what's happening in Washington, D.C. But to the credit of Mark and a lot of other good people, they made the argument that this was an investment. It was not only fair, but would pay off in terms of the human lives who would be protected, the seniors who would be protected, the affordable housing that would be protected. So sometimes when you got a winning argument, you actually win. Ladies and gentlemen, Councilman Mark Levine.
I will never bother either you or the speaker again.
No, don't say that.
Let me on another one.
That was sincere.
In all seriousness, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you to your incredible team with our fabulous Commissioner Banks. Where's Commissioner Banks? Please. For believing in this and for bringing this to fruition, and for all you have done to support vulnerable tenants in the city. Let's give the mayor another big round of applause. And to my boss, the Speaker of the New York City Council, Melissa Margarito, you really have been an extraordinary leader for the cause of justice in civil court, in the civil arena. It's an often neglected fight, and you have taken us to new levels in the city, and I'm so grateful for your leadership.
Yes!
And to the 42 members of the City Council, my colleagues who were co-sponsors, including the incredible leaders who are here today, and Ben and Jemani, the chair of the Housing Committee, and Donovan and Idanis, and of course Vanessa, more on her in a minute. Can we give them another big round of applause? We are here on West 102nd Street, and so many of you are from this neighborhood. It is a community which has been ground zero for tenants under pressure from rising rents and from landlords who are trying to push them out. And for years, all of us, myself included, long before I was in office, have been working for tenants, with tenants, who lost their apartments in an eviction proceeding without ever having the benefit of a lawyer. And there's nothing fair about that. There's nothing fair about a judicial proceeding where only one side has an attorney. And that is the reality when virtually every landlord in housing court has an attorney and very, very few tenants do. And the result has been a disaster for tenants with 20,000 evictions a year or more. These are families, these are our neighbors, these are our friends who are losing their homes, and a painfully high number of them are landing in homeless shelters. And their apartments, once they're empty, are going market rate. So we are losing. It's not right. It's not right. So the eviction epidemic is really a crisis on multiple fronts, And I am thrilled that today we begin to change that. Today is going to be a new day for tenants. For years, we have seen landlords, unscrupulous landlords who have hauled tenants into housing court knowing they had a flimsy case because they could count on the tenant almost never having an attorney. Today we begin to change that. For years, tenants in eviction proceedings have been so intimidated that many have taken paltry buyouts for very little money. Even before the judge has ruled, they're vacating their apartments out of fear. And today we start to change that. When we When we guarantee that all tenants will have access to an attorney, it's going to be a new day in this town, a new day. And that is going to reverberate nationally. This is the first city, county, state, anywhere in America that's done this. And the world is watching. New York values. Beijing Ted Cruz. New York values. New York values. And I'll tell you, in the era of Donald Trump, we are proving that here on the local level where we control government, we can still score progressive wins for our people. We don't just have to play defense. We can win economic and social justice victories here in New York. And we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep doing this. Y eso hay que repetirlo en español, eso es importante, ¿verdad que sí?
Sí, sí, eso vale.
No importa lo que Donald Trump esté haciendo en su casita blanca ahí. Acá en Nueva York vamos a lograr victorias. Y nuestro mensaje es sencillo, bien sencillo. Ningún inquilino en esta ciudad va a tener que enfrentar a un desalojo solo. Wow. Esta iniciativa le garantiza la ayuda de un abogado gratuito. Así que un aplauso. There's no winning battle without a gifted general behind the scenes, and I just have to acknowledge the incredible leader that has been my chief of staff, Aya Keefe. All of you know Aya, who for 3 years worked hard, even the mayor. She worked brilliantly and diligently to make this day possible. But there is an incredible coalition. So many of you are here. Over 100 activist groups, nonprofit, leaders from the legal community, labor leaders, clergy, who have come together and worked not just for 3 years, really for 30 years. 30 years to make this possible. And I have to acknowledge Andy Scher, who has been intellectual. For City Council. Just don't run against any of us, please. And I just got to call out one group, Casa. And Wishfish too. And live on. All right. And got a Riverside. But you know, it is not a tenant rally in New York City if there are not at least a few orange shirts. And I have to acknowledge 3 people from Casa. Susanna Blankley, an amazing organizer. Randy Dillard, and my dear friend for many years, Carmen Rivera, who worked their hearts out. And to my colleague, Vanessa Gibson, you were an amazing partner through this incredible fight. I'm so grateful. And finally, Judge Lippman, you lent the incredible weight of your moral voice to this cause. That was a boost to all of us. I believe this would not have happened without your leadership. Thank you, sir. I'm excited for a new day for tenants and a long-awaited day of justice and housing court in New York City. Thank you very much.
Well, I think we can say a lot of great things.